Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today is a video that I'm really excited for. I feel like I'm excited for a lot of my videos in December because there's so many setup and reflection and all of that kind of videos. So today is budget. I have done my 2022 budget setup video, budget planner, but now I am setting up my sinking funds envelopes for 2022. So the first thing that I'm going to do is unstuff envelopes that I've been working towards all year. So I have this little organizer. It's an acrylic makeup organizer actually, but it's going to help me keep the cash organized. So I have this stack of envelopes. There's actually two more somewhere, but I have this stack. So every month in the year, I take cash from my spending budget. So I have a $50 a week spending limit that I give myself in terms of general spending. It's not specifically categorized because I do have a grocery budget and I have things like that. But before I even spend the money, when I take it out from the bank, I put it, we've got 1, 5, you know what? I should have enough space here to kind of separate these. I put it in these envelopes. So even though I give myself $50 a week to spend, I'm actually spending less because I am saving. Sometimes it varies. It's between usually $60 and $80 a month. And I haven't always had a plan for what that money was going to be used for. I think I would need to put, yeah, for tens. Last year, I had no plan of what it would be used for. So all of my money from savings challenges and these little envelopes that I would do each month ended up being like almost a deposit, or it went towards the deposit on my apartment because I had a hefty security deposit and it just costs a lot of money to move. There were things that I needed to buy and that cost a decent amount. So this year, depending on how much is in here, what I think I'm going to do, take these envelopes or the money that's from these envelopes and use them to start filling my 2022 sinking funds. Because wouldn't it be so great that the little money that I set aside each month in 1 year can be used to fill my sinking funds for next year? I feel like I really like that idea. It occurred to me randomly as I was working on this project that I'm about to show you because I have a whole bunch of new trackers coming to my Etsy shop. I think that I'm going to need to end up consolidating these because there's a lot of bills here and I feel like we're already getting stuffed, and like these are all fives and I'm only, well, we're making progress. Let's see how these go. So this was March. There were 5 paydays. Yes, a lot of fives. There were 5 paydays in March, and I put aside $15 for each one. So there were 75. Another way that I've used these envelopes, because I don't think there are 12 here, but I had a hair appointment earlier. I don't remember when it was, November maybe. And I used the money that I had put aside during 1 month for my hair appointment as a little treat to myself. Okay, that 5 section is getting super duper packed. So I guess this part of the video is considered cash unstuffing instead of cash stuffing. 10. All right, let's do these 2. And then we'll see what's in the binder. But it probably might make sense to consolidate these, but I can't quite do that now because I have to start working when I finish this video, like my actual job. So we'll see. All right, I meant to give these more space. There we go. And October. This one feels thick. Looks like there's a lot of ones in here. But this organizer just holds them all so well rather than the cash kind of sitting around on my desk and floating around and the risk of losing something. Okay, then I have another 5 here and 1s here. Okay, we are getting there. Now, this is the envelope that I kind of wanted to unstuff. So this is going to be a little bit challenging, I think. I have my 52-week challenge, which is finished now because I finished it a little bit early so that I could, honestly, so I could get this video in. I put a little bit more money in there, but this is going to be, because now my whole plan of using less isn't going to work because I've got 50s and 100s. Oh, all right. This part I'm just going to sort out, put in here, and then we will be back. Okay, so these are pretty much all unstuffed. The only ones I didn't is $1,000 emergency fund, which I am keeping in here, and my Christmas fund, which right now is $225. There is still, I don't know, a week until Christmas, so I'm going to leave that there. Now it's time to calculate what's here. So I have one of these scrap pieces of paper, and we are going to go one by one. So $100 bills, 1. 50, 1, 2, 3. Let me just do this to make it easier on myself. 50, 3, 150. Can we see? I think we can see. Okay, now 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 400. 3, 4, 5. 500. 2, 3, 4. So 580. Now, of course, I don't know how many there were. So 20, we're just going to do equals 580. Okay, now 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 10s. I guess those really should have been X's, not. It's okay. Equals 190. All right, 5s. There's a lot of 5s. I actually had to use 2 separate holders for the 5s. I just pulled a 10 out of there too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. 82 5s, wow. Okay, 5 times 82 equals $410. Whoops, 410, and the 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Okay. So I think what this really shows is that little by little, it adds up. So 1 is 54, equals 54. So the total is 100 plus 150 plus 580 plus 190 plus 410 plus 54 equals 1484. So just by doing these little savings challenges where I prevented myself from spending money by putting money aside before I spent it, resulted in almost $1,500 of savings, which is pretty cool and is doable and is not difficult, and I'm excited about, and hopefully that gets you excited about saving. So now let's get set up. All right, so this is the binder that I'm going to be using. I got this on Amazon. I like it because it has a magnetic closure. Sometimes with the snap closure ones, it's hard when it gets thick to snap, but I like that this is magnetic. It comes with a bunch of these envelopes inside. It also comes with stickers that you could label these if you wanted to, and you could put receipts here. There's another pocket and a pen. So I have been thinking about how I wanted my saving system to look for myself in 2022. And what I decided to do, because recently I made these trackers that are available on my Etsy shop. They're printables, but I decided that I wanted some more obvious and kind of fun trackers. So I have a 52-week savings challenge that I've shared from my budget planner. But what I did was I made one that fits into these envelopes. Looks like I have to trim this side. Nope, it looks like it fits. I might have to just trim a little bit extra here. So the idea is there's 52 weeks in the year. You save between $5 and $20 each week, and at the end you will be down to or up to $650. So I'm going to put one of those in here, although I need to trim it, I think. No, it actually fits. And the money would just go right beside here and you would check off. So the number that's here next to the check mark will be the number that you have total in that envelope. Anyway, I wanted to do some more challenges. So I created a whole bunch of new items in my Etsy shop. Let me share the two different versions that I have. So first off, I'll share these. These are the larger version, which are made to fit in a Happy Planner envelope. These are Skinny Classic size envelopes, so they fit in a Skinny Classic planner. This is a Happy Notes from 2018, but they also obviously fit in a classic or a big because there are 9 discs. It just does not fit in a mini. So this goes in, fits in perfectly, and the idea is that you'll color in one of these each time you put money in. So if you look on my Etsy shop, you will see two different sets of pretty much the same listings. You will see the $1 and it'll say sized for HP or skinny HP, and this smaller one, which is sized for B6, which is this. So be mindful if you're shopping of which one you are in need of. Now, here are the new trackers that are available. We have the 52-week savings challenge that I just shared. Also, $1 savings tracker. So every time you get change and you get $1, you color it in and put it in that envelope. Whoops. Then we have a vacation savings for an upcoming trip, a $5 savings tracker. Again, every time you get $5 back in change, or you just have $5 floating around, color it in, throw it in there. Christmas savings, car maintenance, Mother's Day savings, Father's Day savings, birthday gift. So this one's a little bit different. It has the gift total. Each box equals a goal amount and who the gift is for, because you're probably saving for multiple birthday gifts at the same time. Valentine's Day, so maybe for a significant other, or if you do like baskets for your kids or things like that, so you could fill that in. And baby. So the reason baby was in my mind is because I have 2 friends who are pregnant right now. And so there are showers and gifts and all the fun things so I can spoil these 2 little babies, but maybe you are saving for treatment, fertility treatment, or maybe you are saving for baby furniture for your home or something like that. So Those are the 10 new trackers. I have some different variations for the ones that I'm using, but the ones that I just showed you are all available. The ones that I've added in for myself, because it's my shop and I can make things for myself, are a Texas trip because, I am going to Texas in February. And I put these little Texas, how cute are they? And then bat mitzvah savings. I have 2 family bat mitzvahs coming up in February and June, and I will need to put aside money for each of those. So, and I didn't print out, I have 2 baby savings because like I said, there's 2 babies coming. I don't know that I printed out Father's Day. I may have printed it out just to share it. But that was like my last one because my dad passed away. And so Father's Day isn't typically something that I budget for because I don't have a need to. Okay, I'm going to put this one in here. Ignore the back of this. There was just a lot of testing and printing and yelling at my computer going on throughout these. So I'm going to put these, I think, in order of when they are going to happen maybe. So Texas trip savings. All right, now I need to kind of go back through this. So for my Texas trip, my flight is booked. I'm not staying in a hotel. I'm staying with a friend. So it's really just going to be spending. And I'm going to do, I think $250 will be sufficient for food and shopping and things like that. So $250 is going to actually be my total. I also have these zebra click art pens. Let's do maybe pink. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, well, I didn't really do that properly. There's 12. Let's just say 240, just for easy math. So we have 1, 2, and now 40. So that should be, so each of these should equal $20. And the idea is, although I don't know that we'll do this all on camera, but the idea is that as you fill it in, you'll color in some of these, or you'll color in one of the trackers. I know that I'm not listing the Texas trip. If you're going on a Texas trip and you want one of these trackers, let me know. But sometimes I do make these just for myself for my personal use. Okay, because I'm going to be coloring in this entire thing, I won't do it right now. I'll do that off camera. But I think that there's a lot of joy in coloring things in as you accomplish them. I do that with a lot of my trackers. I either draw lines or color them in, and it's just wonderful to be able to see at a glance. Like, let's say I'd only filled one of those in. Well, I know now what I still have left to do. Okay, bat mitzvah savings is 180, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. So that's 180. So let's put the 180 in here. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 30. So each of these would be $6. Whoops, I didn't mean to do it that way. Star meant to be. I need my correction tape. Okay, so each of these is 6, and the goal is 180. And let's do a different color. I got these on Amazon. I'll throw them in the link in the description if you are interested. So I would just fill in or like kind of outline this star for the bat mitzvah. And I'll do that all across the board again, but not on camera because we don't have all day. All right, so that's bat mitzvah 1. Then there's bat mitzvah 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. 180. And how great is it that I'm literally just taking money that I saved for whatever the future held and able to put it towards these financial goals, or not goals, but these financial commitments, so that now when these things come up, I don't have to figure out a way to work them into my budget, because there'll be other things that I have to work into my budget. But if you've seen my budget videos throughout this year, you know, like in November, I had a bat mitzvah. There's a lot of bat mitzvahs going on. That was 180. And so I was like, okay, so that's 180 that I need to set aside this month. Well, now this is taken care of. All I have to do is open my handy dandy binder and we are set. Okay, now I'm going to take the $1 and $5. I'm not going to fill in any of these because these will just be as they come. The way that I've mapped these out on Etsy is that each of these comes on a page of 3. Same with these, the big size, because they're on pages of 3, because $5, hopefully you fill this up pretty quickly, and then you will need another one, so you can just print them all at once, or you could always crop it. But these are just on 8.5 by 11 paper in terms of the way that they are on the printable. On Etsy, all of my items are printables. I do not have any physical items currently on my shop. Okay, Valentine's Day, I do not need. That was just a let's do it, because a lot of people probably need to do it. Okay, birthday gift. So, birthdays. Whose birthdays are coming up? We are in December. I think the first birthday in my family will be my brother. So I left a little bit of space here so that you could fill in who it's for. Although I think I printed this before I did the listing. I'll have to double check, but I think that I may have included the gift for on the listing. I will check. Yeah, I'll get that checked, but I'm just going to put my brother's name here. Okay. And I don't necessarily know what my goal amount will be, so I'm just going to leave that blank for now. Okay, now we've got some babies. So, let me write this. So this is my best friend, Melanie. I should have spaced that better. That's okay. And then we have Heather's baby. So I don't want to, I'm going to write her name because I don't remember if it's an E or an I in the middle. So I'm going to have to check because spelling names properly is really important to me as someone with a uniquely spelled name. I gotta check on that. Okay, so we are going to do 100 for Mel's baby. Now I'm like stressing about how I spelled Amelia. I need to check. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 30. I did 100. Elise, I did it again. What would be? All right, let's do 120. Baby is getting $20 more because I didn't do this properly math-wise. So each one of these is what? 1, 2, it's 100, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. So 30. So each of these is, that can't be right. 40? No. What is going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. That's 30. If the total is 120, and then I divide it by 34. Okay, that seems more accurate. So each of these would be $4, and the goal is 120. These are, we are going to do a blue because this little baby is a boy, but I would fill it in as I put aside the money. Okay, so we've got Mel's baby. And then Amelia will be pink. We will just do the same thing. So that was 4. Goal as 120. And let's see, 50, 70, 80, 90, 60. Okay, 110. 120. Need another envelope. Let's take this one. So I feel like as I'm doing this, the way I'm doing it, I don't want to say it's cheating. It's not cheating because I've saved all this money. But the idea of filling in the trackers might be like, well, you already saved the money. But I'm hoping that at least it shows you what the process would be if I wasn't using this other money to fill these envelopes. Oh my goodness, it's so cute, and I'm just imagining how cute it'll be once everything is filled in and seeing the progress that everyone makes using these trackers. Okay, baby Amelia. Up next, we've got car maintenance, Christmas, Mother's Day, vacation. I don't have a vacation planned, but guess what? I'm going to save for one because it's really important to save for things when you might not know that they're coming, if that makes sense. So that if a vacation does come up, which I'm hoping it will, I will have the money set aside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. So this 30 thing is not working out well for me. Let's do 600 as the goal. So 600 divided by 30 equals, each of these equals 20. Don't have a vacation planned, so I'm not going to fill this in entirely. Let's just get some of these 5s out of the way. So I just grabbed a stack. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, so we're just gonna put $60 into vacation savings. I'm not prioritizing it as a financial goal right now because I don't have a vacation planned. But if I had one planned, then I would set that as a higher priority. But instead, we're just going to kind of start it out with $60. So this one I will fill in 3. Really just doing that kind of fast. So now here is $60 towards my imaginary vacation. But it's not really imaginary because it will come. It's just that because I've got this trip to Texas coming and then go wild shortly after that, I'm not in like, I need to get away to a beach somewhere because there's already 2 trips coming up that I'm using time off work for, and I, only have so much time. Okay, then Mother's Day, car maintenance, and Christmas. So we've still got plenty of these. I still also have this Christmas tracker. So Mother's Day, my goal is going to be, again, with the 10s. Yep, 30. Okay, let's do $90. And that should mean each of these would be 3. And we still have plenty of time until Mother's Day, but I also still have plenty of cash left in here. So let's put $30 aside for Mother's Day. So I need to color in 10 of these. And I'm just trying to kind of speed through this because we are on camera If there's a tracker that you are looking for that is not in here, please do note it in the comments of this video and I can look at getting it created for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I think that there's a psychological component of this where when you're filling this in and seeing it grow, it's motivating to continue. All right, so Mother's Day. Now, car maintenance and Christmas. So for Christmas right now, I'm actually just gonna pop right in here. I know that I have this Christmas balance of $225 from this year, but like I said, there's some more money that I need to spend before Christmas. So car maintenance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's $150. I'd like it to be $300. So now I want another 150 and 5s. I don't know that I have them. I might. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There we go. There is my $300 for car maintenance, which I'm so excited about. I'm so excited about the idea that I've been putting aside a little bit of money each month, and now it's going right to car maintenance. So this can be when something breaks down. Hopefully it doesn't, because my car is still quite new. But now that I said that on camera, of course it's going to happen. And that's where we're at. So the goal is going to be 300. And so each of these is what, 10? 10. So let's fill in one of them just to see how cute it looks filled in. And then, of course, I'll fill in the rest off camera. This would be a very long video if I was filling in every single one of these. Okay, goal is 300. Car maintenance, we are good. All right. This binder is getting thick. Now, there are other things that, oh my goodness, I'm gonna close this before it all like topples over. Let's see. It's too thick. So, well, we got it closed. But what I really need to do is take some of the really thick ones like car maintenance and just go to the bank and exchange the bills. All right, now there's some ones that I'm not coloring in here because these are more sinking funds that are going to change regularly. So most of these, I think probably aside from car maintenance, it's like, okay, when you need that money, you take that money and you are good to go. But other ones change, for example, clothing. If I want to purchase clothing and I've saved for clothing, if I don't spend it all, I would need to either print out another tracker, or white out some of those, and that's like a little complicated. I don't really want to deal with it. So instead I have my sort of spending register ones. I don't know if you can actually see this, but I'm, using my paper trimmer to slice this because it does come on. We got a little bit ripped there. Okay, page of 3. Oh my goodness. Oh, all right, that did not last. It's all good. I've got a backup. All right, so clothing. And the idea is date, you put a certain amount of money in, then maybe you subtract some because you went shopping. And I feel like I need to move down a little bit here. Okay, this video is getting long. I didn't intend for it to be so long. I apologize, but hopefully you're enjoying hanging out with me here. I think we'll do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm going to do $50 into saving for clothing. Just taking out one of these previous envelopes. So today's date, I don't know, I'm looking at my invisible watch over here, is December 16th. Amount 50 plus, and the balance is 50. Okay, then these other two I'm just going to keep aside here for whatever might come up. I'm going to throw them right into this pocket. Then the remaining money, let's see how much well, I didn't use any ones, so I know that there's 54 ones. $70, $75, $80, $85, $90, $95, $100, $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35, $40, $45, $50. So we have $204. This is going to go directly to my oral surgery in January. So that'll go towards that fund, and I will just go put that in the bank, and it'll sit there. All right, so that's the first round of my setup. I say the first round because I'm always changing and adjusting my system to see what fits best for my life and my budget and my finances, and I hope that my videos help you a little bit do the same. Maybe there's an idea here of something you can implement. So as a reminder, there are a couple of things linked in the description of this video. There are these budget binders which come with the envelopes. I have the pink and the mint green, but there's plenty of colors. I've linked the click art pens if you would like a cash sorter, which is really a makeup organizer. This one is linked as well, in addition to all of my Etsy listings as my printables. I'll also include a link to the paper I use for all of my printables. It's HP 32 pound, I think, but I will make sure I get that for you. So let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Happy saving, and I will see you next time.